Hey y'all, we're gonna get us a reading for the sign of Virgo. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button, so I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Virgo. Now Virgo, bottom of the deck, we got the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups speaks of new beginning. It speaks of I'm hearing something about prosperous beginnings. This Ace of Cups can speak of like heightened spirituality, you know, new life. It can speak of like new births, you know, marriage, proposals, you know, emotional fulfillment at its finest. Somebody's cup is overflowing right now. Okay, so we're gonna get the main energy. Queen of Swords jump. First card out, we got the Five of Pentacles. So this Five of Pentacles speaks of, you know, some type of loss of stability. Someone feeling left out in the cold. Yup, you got the Devil card that flipped in my hand. And the Star card is what fell and flipped. It seemed like you had to abandon some type of toxic energy. Hey, because this is making me feel like, right, because, you know, the Devil can speak of addictions. It can speak of toxicities. It can speak of temptation. It can speak of promiscuity. It can also speak of, like, somebody's negative, you know what I mean, restrictive beliefs. But then you got this Star card right here. This Star card speaks of, you know, somebody being guided. You know, it speaks of faith, hope, good omens. And then you got the Eight of Swords here. This Eight of Swords speaks of mental entrapment. You know, somebody feeling bound, somebody feeling isolated. Okay, so off top, right, somebody may have had to walk away from a Capricorn or Aquarius or something like that. Somebody was operating within their shadow self. And it's given that they was isolating somebody, or somebody is bound to a certain type of way of thinking or something like that. Yep, you got Three of Swords with the Knight of Swords. So this Three of Cups with the Knight of Swords. This Three of Cups speaks of friendships. This Three of Cups speaks of celebration. Somebody feels outside of the celebration. And it seems like they're trying to think of, you know, a quick way to cause some type of anxiety, cause some type of hopeless energy or something like that. Like somebody want to try to disrupt, you know, what somebody has going on, another person has going on. It's given that this person is operating from, you know, a depressive state though. Yeah, Tower in the reverse. See, this individual themselves is having a tower, which is why they want to mess your stuff up. Something is very chaotic. It seems as if this person needs some type of mercy or something. Somebody needs some type of help. It's given a distress call. You got the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Somebody is having some type of mental breakdown right now. This may have something to do with a painful ending or something like that. Somebody may have been betrayed by somebody close to them. Yup. Okay. So what's this Five of Pentacles about? You got Eight of Wands, a quick change when it came to this Devil card. You got Eight of Pentacles, so 88 might be significant. Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's work boomeranged is what it is. Because with this Eight of Pentacles, this is really making me feel like somebody was working with some type of demonic energy, or they was working with something in their shadow self. And somebody thought that they had mastered a skill when it came to this star-like quality, this guidance. Like they knew what to do. They knew what they were pouring into. This is something that somebody was doing unbeknownst to their friends, though. Eight of Wands, yeah. And see, it seems like they had actually made progress when it came to these steps, this skill or whatever it was that somebody was using. But see, it's something about them being dishonest. It's something about, again, this mental entrapment, this inner critic. What's going on with this? because they still having a mental breakdown. You got Six of... Okay. Page of Pentacles, Six of Swords. So it seems like somebody had actually made progress when it came to them creating something new. You know, this Page of Pentacles speaks of somebody using a skill in order to manifest the opportunity for themselves, and it has something to do with the Nine of Pentacles, some type of luxurious lifestyle or some type of financial independence, you know. Somebody actually feel like they was getting a turnaround for the work that they was doing. Yeah, but it's something with somebody's friends or whoever it is with this community energy choosing calmer waters, you know, deciding to leave this situation behind, walk away from an individual or something like that, and they want to rush in, you know. It's something about like the decisions that they made, or happen to make a difficult decision to chase after somebody or something like that. What is this? You got a Queen of Wands. So, yeah. Hey, this Queen of Wands is somebody who may have tried to take action to sacrifice another individual or something like that. And something about this Queen of Wands being very determined, you know, to turn something around or to cause some type of chaos or something like that. Yep, you got a King of Cups, heartbreak. She want to hurt somebody's feelings is what it is. This King of Cups that needs some type of help or something like that. And you got Three of Swords. Alright, so this Three of Swords speaks of somebody being haunted or something like that. Some type of sleepless nights. Again, some type of depression, anxiety. Somebody having insomnia or something like that too. It got something to do with the actions that they was taking over time. That's this Ten of Swords, this mental breakdown. Give me more with this Eight of Wands. Something backfired when it came to what an individual was working on. Yep. Something changed with this Lover's energy. You got two people under judgment. Yep, because they was collaborating with this entity. So it was a quick change to this harmonious energy. Yep, this kinship working together. With this Judgment card, it speaks of a rebirth. You know, this speaks of a awakening. This speaks of a divine intervention. You know, God seen what was going on in the way that this person was moving when it came to them trying to get this victory, this Queen of Wands. What's going on with this? You got a Page of Cups. It seems like they received some type of communication from the divine too. When it came to this Page of Pentacles, whatever it was that they was manifesting, whatever it was that they was creating. Somebody may have had a dream or something like that, which changed their perspective when it came to a lover. Give me more about this communication. You got Hierophant energy. Yeah, somebody definitely got some type of spiritual communication or something like that. Yeah. Because this Page of Cups also speaks of, you know, like epiphanies. It speaks of creative, intuitive messages, different things like that. Creative opportunities. What is this? Nine of Cups. So it's also something like what you receive in this communication, and by tradition, it's something about you getting your goals met, your dreams fulfilled, but you had to leave a situation behind. Yeah, this may have had something to do with, you know, leaving behind the goals that you had when it came to a support circle that you was part of. And this may even be like, you know, family all together, friends. This might even be like your own personal family, like what you had built, you know, like, again, a lover or something. Eight of Cups. You had to walk away from a situation. What's going on with this? You got Knight of Cups energy, so you have to learn to follow your heart in order to get justice. You figured out that this King of Cups was actually in this charming energy. Yep, when it came to the Six of Wands, somebody had a public reputation, you know, for being charming, for breaking hearts or something like that. Causing grief, sorrows, depression or something. Yeah, somebody will leave behind a trail of destruction. What's going on with this? You got a High Priestess. Page of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So it seems like, you know, you followed your heart again. You getting some type of public recognition or public notoriety right now. You done tapped into this Ten of Pentacles. This Ten of Pentacles speaks of, you know, wealth, stability. This is like your foundation. You know, this is security. This is when you start to manifest, you know, those spiritual pentacles into like tangible items. Like it's something, you know, it's more than just being abundant on a physical level. It's abundant on a spiritual level as well too. And again, it's even, like I said, generational wealth. It's like leaving shit behind, having so much that you can't even use it all. Abundant. You discovered some type of kindred energy, you know. This is this Lover's card as well, too. That's this harmonious energy. You got in sync with your spirit team. Got in sync with divine. You know what I mean? And more so stepped on purpose with this Judgment card. High Priestess energy. It's something about you being very passionate when it comes to these spiritual gifts. About you being very passionate when it comes to your sacred energy. Yeah, you being very passionate when it comes to your protection and also the communication that you was receiving, you know what I mean, on a spiritual level when it came to you reaching your goals, getting your dreams met, getting justice. You got the Two of Pentacles here. So it's something about you juggling multiple priorities, being responsible for a lot of different things. Defending yourself with this Nine of Wands. Quickly defending yourself. It's something about you having some type of spiritual rank or something like that as well. Yup, when it comes to these goals. Give me more. You got Four of Swords. You had to retreat when it came to this Knight of Cups energy. And whatever it is that you had established with them or something, because it's really given. I don't know if you was like a known person with this person or y'all was known. I don't know what this is. You know, but either way it go, it's something about this person. You know, you have to really think deeply about your goals and what it was that you wanted to do. Six of Cups. Yeah, you had to lay to rest the naiveness, the gullibleness. It's something about, you know, like your energetic deposits, what you were giving, you know, to your peers and different things like that. It's like you were taking bricks from your foundation, you know what I mean, to help people build their shit. Strength, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you was giving people your strength. You had to really think about it, how, and how to stop doing it. How to take your power back. But it's something about you being a natural leader. Something about you being brave, you being courageous. Yep. Knight of Pentacles and being loyal, dedicated when it comes to this collaboration with your ancestors, your spirit team, your bloodline, all of that. Ace of Cups, you dedicated. What's going on? Magician. So it's something about you using the tools that you have in order to manifest these gifts or something like that. Discovering that you already had the tools when it came to these gifts. Give me more with this, though. Because what is this Magician? You discovered something about a magician. Somebody was trying to manifest some type of King of Pentacles status off of your shit. Like your gifts. Your collaboration. They tried to make it difficult for you to lay to rest this exchange that you had with them in the past. Temperance, yeah. They wanted to create imbalances when it comes to you healing. Death card, right. Put an end to your healing. Make your healing stop. Change it is what it is. Seven of Cups. They did this with spell work. Somebody may have even did some type of death magic with this Four of Swords right here. This person from your past. Yep. They wanted to, it's something with, you know, like your trust. Again, your loyalty. They wanted it to be dedicated to them. They really wanted to manipulate your emotions. Wanted you to retreat, step back from a situation, return to past behavior. Queen of Pentacles. See, they want you to lay to rest your stability. They wanted to be the King of Pentacles. If they was going to be the King of Pentacles, you couldn't be the Queen of Pentacles. And again, understand, flip or switch them roles. This could be Miss Burley trying to debo shit. That's why she's showing up like a dude. And you could be the one that's more compassionate. You don't mind shit. You will give it because you got it. And you know what I mean? Shit, that's why you might show up in a feminine masculine. Flip or switch them roles either way. Somebody wanted you to exchange hands. That's what I'm saying. 6 of Cups right here. Give them your strength. And it had a lot to do with your loyalty. You being loyal to them. You being dedicated to them. 4 of Cups. You were supposed to ignore your intuition. Ignore the warning signs that was being given to you that this person was being dishonest. Instead, they wanted to persuade you to be loyal to them. Yeah. Queen of Cups. You felt that shit anyway, though. You felt what was going on, picked up to what was going on. Yup. And sacrificed that energy, gained a different perspective. You feel different about it now. Yup, this might have something to do with a Pisces, too. Because it's Queen of Cups to make 12 cups. What's going on with this? Or I just need one more. Ace of Cups. Brand new beginning. But that's 13 cups now. So that speaks of a change. An ending only for something to begin. So somebody had to sacrifice this ending. This compassion that you had. This love that you had. So that you could get this brand new cup. Yup. It's something with this Death card and this Justice with this 10 of Swords. I don't know what somebody got going on, Virgo, but that was your read, okay? Okay.